In 1981, an audacious robbery took place near New York City. This crime involved an armored car, brave guards, and a violent shootout. One guard tragically lost his life, while another was severely injured. It all began on a cold November morning. A group of armed robbers targeted an armored car delivering cash. Their plan was to strike quickly and escape without a trace. But this robbery didn't go as smoothly as they hoped. Guards were alert, prepared for any potential threat. As the bandits approached, tensions escalated rapidly. Gunfire erupted, shocking everyone at the scene. Police were nearby, drawn to the sound of the shots. Officers quickly engaged in a fierce firefight with the robbers. This was not just a simple crime, it was chaos. Now, let's unpack what happened step by step. The armored car was making a routine delivery that day. Two security guards, veterans of the job, were inside. Suddenly, the robbers struck, their masks on, guns drawn. They believed speed and surprise would lead to success. However, the guards fought back, displaying remarkable bravery. Gunfire rang as both sides exchanged shots. In the commotion, a guard was hit in the crossfire. The other guard continued to protect the cash, and themselves. Police arrived swiftly, adding to the firefight's intensity. Despite being outnumbered, the officers held their ground. After several minutes of tense exchanges, the robbers fled. But the chaos didn't end there, it was only the beginning. The injured guards were rushed to the hospital. Sadly, one of them succumbed to his wounds shortly after. The aftermath was devastating for families and community. Let's take a closer look at the broader impact. This robbery marked a turning point for armored car security. Companies re-evaluated their protocols and safety measures. Law enforcement also learned valuable lessons from this incident. The NYPD revamped their response tactics for such emergencies. Witnesses described the scene as surreal, frightening yet heroic. This event is now referenced in crime and security studies. It reminds us of the risks taken by security professionals. In summary, the 1981 armored car robbery shocked New York. Bravery versus brazen crime created a defining moment in history. The cost of crime extends beyond the immediate tragedy. Now, think about the safety measures in your own life. Learn more about security and protection online today. Stay informed, stay safe, and honor those affected. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below. In the wake of the robbery, both the community and the law enforcement embarked on a journey of reflection, grappling with the realities of safety in an increasingly violent world. Citizens who once felt secure were now cautious, sharing stories of the harrowing day, each retelling serving as both a warning and a tribute to the fallen guard. Local news outlets inundated their broadcasts with updates, interviews, and analysis, raising awareness about the risks facing those who protect the public. State and federal agencies joined forces in a quest for solutions, looking for ways to enhance security not just for armored vehicle deliveries but across all areas of public safety. This tragedy ignited conversations about the balance between convenience and caution, urging a reassessment of how society values the lives of those who put themselves on the line. As discussions unfolded, community leaders organized meetings to address the growing concerns about safety. Town halls filled to capacity as residents voiced their fears, demand for change palpable in the air. The local police chief took center stage, promising to prioritize outreach and education. We need to work together, he urged, to ensure our families and businesses feel safe. Advocates for enhanced security measures spoke passionately, emphasizing that collaboration between community members and law enforcement was essential. They pushed for increased visibility of patrols and community safety programs, aiming to rebuild trust and reinforce connections. With each passing day, neighborhood watch groups emerged, eager to take action and provide a sense of protection where it was so desperately needed. As community members rallied together, the sense of unity grew, transforming fear into resilience. Local businesses began to display signs of solidarity, offering discounts to police officers and engaging in safety initiatives. Social media platforms buzzed with calls for awareness, sharing resources on crime prevention and security workshops. Each post ignited discussions about personal safety and responsibility, inviting more citizens to participate in conversations that could empower them. Schools implemented programs teaching children about safety measures, promoting a culture of vigilance from a young age. The efforts reflected an unyielding spirit, igniting hope amidst the darkness, a commitment to never forget the sacrifice made and to strive for a safer tomorrow. Families who had suffered loss found solace in the support of others, united in their grief yet determined to honor the memory of their loved ones by advocating for lasting change. As the dust settled, the impact of the robbery resonated throughout New York, leaving an indelible mark on its citizens. Security companies realized they couldn't afford complacency. Vulnerabilities had been exposed in their operations, prompting immediate action. Surveillance systems were upgraded, and specialized training programs were developed for guards at all levels. Community safety became an active discussion, encouraging individuals to take part in local initiatives that fostered vigilance. Every effort aimed to reinforce a culture of safety, where citizens felt empowered to take charge of their well-being. The tragic events served not only as a grim reminder of violence, but also as a catalyst for collective action, propelling a wave of change that sought to prevent history from repeating itself. But amid these efforts, the emotional scars ran deep, as grief lingered in the hearts of many. The community emerged stronger, dedicating memorials to honor the fallen guards' bravery and sacrifice. From these painful memories, a profound commitment to safety blossomed, illustrating that even in the wake of tragedy, humanity can unite to forge a brighter, more secure future for all. In the weeks following the robbery, a sense of urgency swept through New York, compelling citizens to engage actively in discussions about their safety. Neighborhood gatherings sprouted, allowing individuals to share experiences and strategies, fostering a collective determination to heal and improve. Business owners partnered with law enforcement, brainstorming ideas for safety trainings that would empower staff and patrons alike. Local radio stations began airing segments dedicated to security awareness, encouraging residents to stay vigilant and connected to their community resources. As the movement gained momentum, local schools joined in, weaving safety education into their curricula. Workshops were organized, where students learned about personal safety and conflict resolution, fostering a sense of responsibility among the youth. Parents rallied behind these initiatives, eager to equip their children with knowledge and tools to navigate their surroundings safely. The fire of community spirit burned brighter with each effort, igniting a passionate commitment to shared well-being. As time progressed, the sense of community solidarity deepened. Local leaders organized safety fairs where residents could gather resources, meet representatives from security firms, and explore the latest technology in safety devices. Workshops taught practical self-defense skills, emphasizing how cooperation and awareness could deter crime before it happened. In the midst of these efforts, stories of bravery and resilience flooded social media, turning local heroes into symbols of hope. Those who had been directly affected found their voices, sharing their journeys from grief to advocacy, inspiring many to join the cause. Encouragement and empathy thrived in the community as citizens recognized their strength in unity, fueling the movement towards a safer future. Despite the progress and newfound optimism, the shadows of fear still lingered in the corners of the community. Conversations turned serious as families began to discuss the psychological impact of the robbery. Children occasionally awoke from nightmares, haunted by echoes of the sounds they heard that fateful day. Support groups formed, allowing individuals to express their fears and anxieties in a safe space where shared experiences provided comfort. Moreover, mental health professionals emerged as vital players in the recovery process, offering their expertise to heal emotional wounds that often went unseen. As the community navigated these complex feelings, a collective understanding blossomed, a realization that safety isn't merely physical but deeply rooted in emotional well-being. Residents found strength in vulnerability, openly discussing trauma while seeking resilience together, laid upon the foundation of their shared commitment to safety. The weeks turned into months, and the collaborative efforts began to yield noticeable changes within neighborhoods. Security enhancements at local businesses included improved lighting and surveillance cameras, while the atmosphere shifted as residents felt empowered to participate in community patrols, instilling a renewed sense of vigilance. Families began to engage more deeply with local law enforcement, forming relationships that broke down barriers of distrust, as officers attended town meetings and participated in community events. Children, previously fearful, now approached the topic of safety with curiosity rather than dread, asking their parents thoughtful questions about ways to stay safe and report suspicious activity. Parents took this opportunity to educate their children, ensuring the younger generation understood the importance of awareness and proactive behavior. As awareness spread, volunteer groups emerged, offering safety courses ranging from first aid to self-defense, transforming fear into knowledge and confidence. In the backbone of this ongoing grassroots effort, local civic leaders emerged as champions of change, rallying community spirit, and emphasizing collective action. These leaders highlighted stories of recovery and resilience, reminding citizens that their commitment to safety would forge a legacy that honored the memories of those lost. New York, once shaken by tragedy, was gradually reshaped into a beacon of hope and determination, fueled by its residents' unwavering resolve to create a safer environment for everyone. Community members transformed their grief into constructive action, dedicating themselves to a cause far greater than themselves. With each passing day, they made strides not only in enhancing security measures but in fostering deeper connections among one another. Artisans collaborated to create murals that honored the fallen guard, celebrating life amidst loss. These vibrant pieces adorned community spaces, serving as constant reminders of sacrifice and resilience. Annual memorial events began to take shape, bringing together families and friends, allowing them to share stories, memories, and hopes for the future. In these moments of remembrance, laughter mixed with tears, highlighting the enduring spirit of those who had fought for safety and unity. Each gathering reinforced the community's determination to cherish the past while looking forward, committed to nurturing an environment where the safety of every individual mattered. Their unwavering pledge echoed the belief that, as a united front, they could reshape their reality, turning a chapter of tragedy into a legacy of hope and courage, a powerful testament to the enduring strength of the human spirit amidst adversity. As the community strengthened its resolve, local newspapers began publishing success stories, highlighting the ongoing collaboration between residents and law enforcement. Articles celebrated the heroes who emerged from the aftermath, detailing how individuals transformed their grief into proactive measures that fostered safety and resilience. Stories of neighbors stepping up to watch over one another created a tapestry of shared responsibility, reinforcing the idea that each person played a vital role in safeguarding their community. With every headline, the momentum grew, igniting a sense of pride and purpose, empowering citizens to continue their efforts towards a brighter future together. As these community efforts blossomed, the dialogue surrounding public safety opened up broader conversations about social injustice and inequality, recognizing that access to security resources disproportionately affected marginalized groups. Local leaders began advocating for policies that would ensure equitable safety measures for all, pushing for funding to support under-resourced neighborhoods and organizations. Workshops were introduced to address bias and build understanding between different community sectors, fostering empathy and collaboration. This ripple effect of change encouraged participation from various groups, inviting voices that historically felt excluded from the conversation on security. Together, they began formulating comprehensive plans that emphasized unity and comprehensive support, fortifying an unwavering commitment to a safer, more inclusive New York City. As discussions of change progressed, the emotional wounds within the community remained tender yet hopeful. Local leaders hosted healing circles, creating safe spaces for individuals to share their stories of loss and recovery. These gatherings fostered connections, allowing residents to support one another in ways they had never expected. With each story shared, the unity within the community deepened, knitting them closer together in their quest for healing and safety. Participants found strength not just in their shared experiences but also in their collective resolve to ensure that such a tragedy would never be repeated. Their commitment to remembering the sacrifices made continued to inspire action and advocacy, igniting a passion for societal change that extended far beyond their immediate neighborhood. As time passed, families took the initiative to establish safety committees within their own neighborhoods. These groups had one primary goal: to create a structured approach to community safety that engaged every resident. They organized regular meetings, encouraged open communication, and shared valuable resources on personal security, fostering an environment where every voice mattered. Educational flyers were distributed, emphasizing the importance of being observant and proactive in reporting any suspicious activity. With each meeting, a renewed spirit of camaraderie emerged, transforming once isolated households into interconnected allies, collectively focused on establishing a safer neighborhood for all. This collective investment in safety nurtured a sense of belonging, bridging gaps between diverse backgrounds and experiences, contributing to the overall resilience of the community as they faced the challenges ahead together. As discussions evolved, the city's focus shifted towards preventive measures, emphasizing the necessity for ongoing training among security personnel. Workshops became commonplace, where both law enforcement and private security teams collaborated, sharing insights on combating emerging threats. The commitment adopted by the community transformed awareness into action, redefining what it meant to safeguard their neighborhoods effectively. In the end, the narrative of this unforgettable 1981 robbery served as a powerful reminder of the enduring spirit within a community that refused to let tragedy define their future. Together, they transformed their grief into hope, fostering a legacy of safety, unity, and resilience